Alrighty, part 2 of how we all get around in our Google Classroom. So again, we're in the Google Classroom. I'm going to go back to classwork. We've done the drag and drop activity for the day. So I'm going to go down to Unit 5, Week 3, and we have another little Google slide deck that pops out. I'm going to click on that, and that'll take us to that page. And each student has their own page as far as like their own slide deck, so it's not like they're going to move something and it'll mess it up for another student. They're each assigned their own. And these we can hit present, and it makes everything a little bigger. And so we have our stop. Okay, just keeps track of what unit we're on, what dates. These tell you our classroom schedules of what we're doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It kind of tells you what time we're in and out of the classroom. In Spanish as well. This week is our sharing. It's got what day of the week and who is sharing and what they're sharing. This is where you'll find that information. We're trying to go digital on a lot of these things, so we're not shuffling a lot of papers back and forth. Tells us Tuesday through Friday, and our sharing time is 10 to 10:15. So you should probably check these every week to see what our sharing is. And then it's in Spanish. And then at the same time, that 10 to 10:15 Tuesday through Friday, we have reading groups where this group of students will come and we will do a little reading books together, practice some of our high frequency words, things like that, so that they get a little small group interaction. And in Spanish. And these are just the slides that we use to get the kids to understand what a good listener, a good learner looks like when we're doing distance learning. We have our new little baby Star Cloud, who is kind of naughty now, and she's trying to keep her parents from learning. And if they need a break, we just tell them. You just quietly go and come back. You don't have to unmute yourself and say, I have to go to the bathroom. Just go. It's okay. We don't all need to know. This slide is the letters we have learned. So far, your students should all know these letters. And the letter sound is a bonus. We practice both. We learn both. So this is one you can go back with them. If they want to practice and hear a song, all they need to do is click on the letter and it'll take you to YouTube where they'll watch a video about that particular letter. All right, so that gives them some practice. They've been shown this. They know they can do it. The next slide, these are the letters we have not learned, and the one that's framed in red is our letter of the week. Same thing, if they click on those, it'll take them to YouTube and it'll be a video about that letter with some singing too. These are all the books from all of the units that we have already finished. They should be able to read or use the pictures to read them. If they click on the little spoke down here at the bottom and they can click on it, they can go over to the Google Classroom and they can read along with it. I'm not going to take you there. I'm just going to tell you that they can do that. That's how they use those. They have high frequency words, and they also have some of the letters and letter sounds that we can sound things out as well. All right. And the next slide. The next slide, this is our current little readers in our unit that we're doing right now. We do these in class. We do these during our small group time too. And high frequency words, TK does have a lot of high frequency words that we use in our sentence writing. We look for them in our reading. These all have a little microphone next to them where I've recorded the name, it reads the high frequency word to them and uses it in a sentence. All they have to do is click on that and it will tell them the word. These are the ones that are currently in our unit that we are learning. They are really hard, but we're getting there. From there, We use blending sounds together. This is how we figure out how to read things. These are all the letters we have learned, and most of the words, or some of them are made up words where they're just sounding it out, but they should be able to do that. Like every day, just go through that list, and it would be like n, and man, and like that, where each sound, and then they put it together. Alrighty. And then from there, it has every day's, Tuesday's work. It'll be Tuesday we're doing this, Wednesday we're doing this, and it's got every day's activities that corresponds with their work packet, so you'll know what work is available on what day. So there's all of that. And then at the very end, there is a slide for each number all the way up to 20. That if you click on any of these boxes, it will take you to a video that helps them learn their numbers. And that's super important because we're going to start teen numbers this week. And actually the numbers 11 through 20. So it's important that they know 0 through 10 before we go on to those. All right. So that shows you how to get to the Google Slides. Alrighty.